I'll put it this way. When I go back to the office, sometimes I find myself sitting around eating snacks because the environment is almost too comfortable. And I connected that to a Thunderbolt connection on my Creator Stone Mountain 64.
Almost match it to the top next time.
Okay. Always a pleasure. You too, you too. Thank you very much, man. We'll see you next time.
Be safe.
All right, folks, are we in frame? Are we in frame? We are in frame. Welcome to today's episode of Faded Spaces. I am your host, Dominic, and in today's episode, I wanted to talk about creative spaces and the importance of having them. When I first set out to get a barbershop, I really wanted to make sure that I had an area where I can kind of sneak away in between haircuts when I had a little bit of a downtime, to be able to put some of my ideas on paper, or when inspiration struck, I'd be able to take off just for a moment and really get those ideas out of my head and into reality. So today, I want to take you guys back on a brief office tour to hopefully provide some inspiration for you guys. So no matter if you are a booth renter or you have a suite, shop ownership, what have you, I feel like it's important to have that space away from your main space where you conduct most of your business. So I want to take the time today to make some meaningful adjustments to the office space that allow me to get into my groove quicker between customers. So let's head on back and I will show you the office.
Let's pretend that it's a movie. Let's pretend that it's a story. Let's pretend that it was glorious. 'Cause that's where I do my best work. That's where I see my real worth. In fiction, you just can't get hurt. In the imaginary world. Can you imagine? Can you imagine? Can you imagine for me? Can you imagine for me? For me? Oh. Can you imagine for me? For me? Oh, yeah. Oh.
So there she is. I love my office. It checks the boxes of form, function, and aesthetic, but it's in need of some changes to get the most out of it. So first, I have to anticipate any breaks in my day and make sure that I pack accordingly. That means getting everything from the house to the truck into the office. It's a lot of work. All right, so here's my desk, the main workspace. It's small, and sometimes it can get cluttered, and cluttered means distraction. I can easily get sidetracked and find myself napping, eating chips, rather than working. Not ideal. I'm gonna start with this charger first. It's got 6 or 7 spots for tablets, a couple USBs. Either way, it's a lot for what I need. It's too big and bulky, so we gotta get this thing out of here. The AC Island 5-in-1 magnetic charger. So it comes with this fancy carrying case, and inside it's got your chargers, your cords, all of your accoutrement, if you will. But it's a nice charger, man. Look how small this thing is. It extends vertically, which I love, and collapses down to this smaller form factor, fraction of the size of that other one. And it also allows me to put my devices, my Apple Watch, my phone. I didn't have my AirPods, but it's got a section for that too. And I can keep my iPhone in the landscape mode to get all the information, so that's pretty fancy. So if you see here, I mean, look how small it is compared to the other charger, and I can collapse it down, get it out the way, problem solved. All right, so we're doing pretty good on clearing up space. I want to go ahead and get rid of this laptop stand over my Rodecaster that I use for podcasting next. Also, I want to get rid of this vertical stand that I use with an HDMI to use that 55-inch TV as a monitor. And I also want to get rid of this Thunderbolt that I use to transfer files between my 8-bay NAS. So how am I going to do all of this? Oh, voila! Enter the M4 base model Mac Mini. Now this thing is just as capable as my M1 MacBook Pro that's fully spec'd out, and for some reason they put the power button on the bottom of this, but that's fine because we've got a 3D printed solution that I'm going to show you guys a little bit later. I also had this thing spec'd with the 10 gigabit port so I can get rid of that Thunderbolt that was on my desk and go straight into it using better cable management. All I got to do is slide this thing into my undermount, hit the power button, and guess what? We've got it figured out. Frame, look at it, great success. Now we're freeing up a ton of space on this desk. I can get rid of these laptop stands and just look at it. It's giving us one more move up our sleeves. Boom. Check this out. This is the MX console from Logitech. It's a new addition now that we've got some of the space freed up on our desk, ladies and gentlemen. Now, for cable management purposes, I had to drill a little hole underneath my Rodecaster, which is fine because I'll just move it back in place and cover that thing right up. This cord goes into the back of the keypad. Now I've got a side-by-side situation that's really gonna 10x my workflow when it comes to editing videos. It also comes with this little stand, so look at that. Look at the whole situation, ladies and gentlemen. We've got all this space freed up. It's beautiful, it has wonderful aesthetic, but check it out, we got one more thing. Oh Lord, the Vision Pro. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, the Vision Pro. So why do I have this on the top of my head? Good question, and I'll show you. Boom. With the switch of the hand and a little clickety tap, I can actually launch an entire monitor. Look at how much screen space we have. And wait a minute, folks, that's not it. Check this out. Oh my goodness. We're talking 4 times the size of that 55-inch on my wall. You can't beat it. So I'm gonna go ahead and shut up and just let you marvel at it. All right, folks, so I'm gonna go ahead and say that's mission accomplished. I was able to optimize the office and get you guys some ideas and inspiration on building out your own workspaces when your creativity strikes. Oh, and one last thing. This is a good opportunity to try out these Meta Ray-Ban glasses I picked up and show you guys one more item that I picked up off of Amazon to help with the cleanliness of the office. Let's go check that out. All right, check this out. This is the other little addition. The other little addition to the desktop. So as you all know, when inspiration strikes, sometimes snacks happen. And with that, we're going to show you this little situation here from Otistar. What it is, it's a nice little desktop vacuum. Check it out. Oh, you hear that? Snacks be gone. So that's just a nice little addition to the layout here, to the workspace. And looking at the rollie, it's about that time. All right, let's head on up. We got Brother Ward coming in. That's the champ right here. I know, huh? I got you on video right here. I gotta show the champ. This is the champ right here. That's the man, 50 grand.
What's up, what's up?
This guy right here. You don't see it?
Oh!
Go ahead and grab you a seat.
Okay.
But I just wanted to show you guys. He is a 2024, oh wait, I don't want to get copywritten, so I can't show this show. He is a 2024 champion of our fantasy football league. Brother Ward right there. Go ahead and take the throne.
We're just supposed to let us just about we can know what happened. And this is fun of this movie.
This show did. I think I checked the forecast and it said it might have been on the weekend, or not the weekend, but it might have been this afternoon, so.
All right, James. Okay, you all right?
It was my fault. I actually thought the rain up, just considering it. Now here we go. All right, folks, so I'm gonna go ahead and head back to work. I wanna thank you for joining me today. We're a new channel, so please hit the like button if you like something. And on that note, may your lines be straight, your tapers be clean, and your spaces be faded. I'm out.